will not allow any more of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. We cannot postpone Luke Atmay's trial any longer. This is your last chance. Hang on a sec. Just one chance? It seems that the party's about to begin.
Well, Phoenix?
There isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony.
So it would seem.
What do you mean, so it would seem?
Listen, Phoenix. Pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it.
Cup number 17, the last cup. It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony, and I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it.
Remember, you only get one chance.
Okay. Please begin your final cross-examination.
Alright, I think I can find it. I feel like the whole color blue thing, like, indeed is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. Okay. That doesn't mean he was at the KB Security, though. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron DeLeet. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there, okay? I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. Once at 1:02 a.m., okay. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. DeLeet was wearing his mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. But how did he know? How does he know that? How does he know he was wearing his mask outfit? Is that it? Which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. I think it's this here. Mr. Atmay, about this last remark. You still don't get it, do you, Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement. I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot. What? Mr. Atmay, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder.
How can you say that? Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atmay? The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? Mr. DeLeet was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit. Isn't that correct?
Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof.
More like your deductions prove that you're a fool.
I'm sorry, whatever do you mean?
For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron DeLeet was dressed as Master Mask when he went to the scene of the crime?
That was,
It was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare.
Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry. I just never had a chance to mention it up until now.
That's right. The defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should know about this are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atmay? There is no way that you should have known about that. You were in the next courtroom being tried as Master Mask. So then, enlighten us. How did you know about this piece of information?
Well...
Come on, this detective must have known about it.
He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand.
And it's those chances I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delete was wearing his Master Mask outfit. There's one and only one way for Detective Atmay to have found that out.
Only one? One way, you say?
Please remember, if you will, Mr. Delete's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
But Mr. Delete never saw him. There's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atmay. I love the objections back and forth.
It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head.
Just what are you implying?
Mr. Delete saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands to follow that the real killer had also seen Ron Delete.
Impossible.
Detective Atmay, you saw Master Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delete. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing.
What the hell? What? Hee 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 hee, ah ha ha ho 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 hee hee hee. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. That's the same line you gave yesterday.
But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time.
Hee 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 hee, ah ha 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 ho 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 hee hee hee. What an awfully complicated incident. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atmay, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delete. And upon killing the blackmailer, Luke Atmay tried to frame Ron Delete. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Mask in order to escape his true crime, and to that end he came up with this plan, to use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me, I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me. Oh, I didn't realize you were there.
Why wouldn't he be?
About that verdict. I know. You never committed any murder.
That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Master Mask.
Huh?
So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right?
What was it you
said double jeopardy?
Now that you mention it, I've been careless.
Careless? What do you think, Mia?
As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute.
Defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was found innocent. Then, Master Mask is really innocent?
For now, it would seem so.
For now?
Now then, the court finds the defendant not guilty.
Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, that isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, I still am Master Mask after all.
October 14th, 3:35 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
You did it, Nick.
Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days.
Oh?
I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of lost these days.
You mean about becoming the master of the Currane Channeling School?
Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother.
You mean Misty Faye?
Watch over her, will you, Phoenix?
Of course.
Well then, see you around.
Mia,
Mr. Wright, I don't know what to say.
Congratulations, Mr. Delete.
Thank you so much. No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore, though, now that all this has happened. Come on, just be happy already.
Maya.
You've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as mask to mask to boot. But in exchange, I lost everything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Stealing security information from KB Security, becoming mask to mask. I did it all for one reason, for her.
You mean your wife, Desiree?
She hates criminals more than anything.
Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she?
She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and I lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure.
So that's why you became mask to mask?
Yes, but it's all over now.
Okay, so I guess I was completely wrong about the whole Desiree thing. I thought she would have played an important part in the case.
Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. That's not true, right, Nick?
Right.
Really? Can we go back to the way things were? You'll be fine, and Nick can prove it.
I can? I kind of wish you would check on me first. Mr. Delete, even if a bowl is broken, there is always a way to put it back together. Are we going to show the treasure exhibit poster? I thought Desiree was going to play more of an important role in this.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, for trying to cheer me up. You don't have to put on a brave face just for me.
Huh?
I think I'm going to go off by myself and think things over for a while. Wait, Mr. Delete.
Wait, that was wrong? It has to be the statue, right?
The sacred urn? Desi was the one who found this.
Desiree, your wife. She's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything.
There you are.
Mr. Leet.
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But, I suppose you don't want anything to do with me, do you?
Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. I never imagined that you were really masked to Maskiza.
Mr. Leet, what are you going to do now that you know? You're not going to really leave him, are you?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast that there's no way he could ever get away.
But didn't you say that you hated criminals?
Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective.
I see.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them like a man. I just love a man who's so chivalrous.
Chivalrous?
I knew I was right about you. Every day I spent with you was filled with thrills and excitement.
Desi.
Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you?
Nicky boy.
Yes.
I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
Oh, well, take care of yourself.
You too, Nicky boy.
Gulp. I can feel my face going red.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, congratulations!
Talk about bad timing.
Mr. Nick, how could you out with another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya?
No,
I never forgive you, never, ever!
So just as the case came to a close, so too did my consciousness. Ron said, a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look. Aww. Here's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before.
Brand new episode has been added. Recipe for turnabout.